one will explain about line. So, wait for the explanation, guys.
Hello, my name is Ria. In this video, I speaker 2 will explain about curve. Have a good time watching.
My name is Dinda Novianti Zubaimar with student ID number 2003-020029. I, as speaker 3, will explain about angle. Wait for the explanation, guys.
Hello guys, my name is Kharisma Rezkidwi Putri. In this video, I as speaker 4 will explain about the relation between angles and summary.
Okay guys, back again with me. In this first discussion, I will explain about line, especially regarding the definition of line, various kind of line, and position of line to other line. See the explanation. The first is the definition of line. Do you know what a line is? I'm sure you all already know. The definition of line is a collection continuously located point, and it can be extended infinitely in either or with direction. A line can also be constructed by at least 2 points. You can see the picture beside. Naturally, a line has infinite length, but line can also be segmented. Look at the picture beside. In the picture, there is a line segment AB, where point A and B are respectively on the tip of the line segment. The next discussion about various kinds of line. There are 4 kinds of line. The first is a vertical line. This line extends downward and upward and parallel to y-axis. The second is a horizontal line. This line extends to the right and left direction and parallel to x-axis. The third is the diagonal line. This line connects one corner to another corner, but not on the same side. And the last is angular line. Angular line is line which meet each other at one point creating angle. You can see the picture of the 4 kinds of line on the side. Okay guys, the last discussion of the line material is the position of line to other line. The first is parallel lines. Parallel lines are 2 lines that are on the same plane and never intersect even though they are extended indefinitely. The second is perpendicular line. Perpendicular lines are 2 lines which intersect and form right angles. The third is intersect line. Intersect lines are 2 or more lines that meet at one point. And the last is coinciding line. Coinciding lines are 2 or more lines that have at least 2 intersect points. Okay guys, that's all the explanation about the line. The next material will be continued by Rio. So keep watching guys.
Hello, my name is Rio. I will discuss the material, namely curve. You know the definition curve? Curve is one-dimensional geometric shapes which form an arc that can be located on the plane, and it has length but not width or thickness. So next, there are 2 variants of the curve. Number 1, open curve. See the picture on the side. Open curve is curves where starting and ending point do not meet and do not intersect. Number 2, closed curve. See the picture on the side. Closed curve is curve where starting and ending point meet and forms a flat shape. So okay, the next discussion will be discussed by Dinda. So keep watching our video.
What is an angle? An angle can be defined as a figure formed by 2 rays that meet at the same endpoint, which is called the vertex. Various kinds of angle. There are various kinds of angle based on the measure of the angle. 1. Right angle. Right angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. 2. Acute angle. Acute angle is an angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees. 3. Obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. 4. Straight angle. Straight angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 180 degrees. Next, full rotation angle. Full rotation angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 360 degrees. And the last, reflex angle. Reflex angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees.
So guys, let's get into the discussion about the relation between angles. Number 1, supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles which make the sum of the measure is 180 degrees. Number 2, complementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles which make the sum of measure is 90 degrees. Number 3, opposite angles. Opposite angles are two angles which are opposite to each other and formed by two intersecting lines and they have the same measure. Relation between angles on two parallel lines that intersect by another lines. Number 1, corresponding angles. The angles that occupy same relative position while pair of parallel lines are intersected by another lines. Based on the picture, corresponding angles F1 is the same as angle E1 and angle G1 is the same as angle H1, which are parallel or the same position. Number 2, alternate interior angles. A pair of angles which are on the opposite side by transversal or line cutting parallel lines and are inside these two lines in alternate interior angles. Angle E1 is equal to or pair with angle F3. Angle H1 is equal to angle G3. Number 3, alternate exterior angles. Pair of angles which are on the opposite side of transversal or line cutting parallel lines and are inside the two lines in alternate exterior angle. Angle F1 is equal to or pair with angles E3 and angle G1 is equal to angle H1. Number 4, consecutive interior angles. Pair of angles which are on one side of transversal or line cutting parallel lines and are inside the two lines in consecutive interior angles. Angle E1 is equal to or pair with angle F4. Angle E2 is equal to angle F1. Number 5, consecutive exterior angles. Pair of angles which are on one side of transversal or line cutting parallel lines and are outside two lines in consecutive exterior angles. Angle F1 is equal to or pair with angle E4. Angle F2 is equal to angle E3. The conclusion from the line, curve, and angles material is line can be formed at least by two non-coinciding points. Line can be extended on both opposite direction to the infinity. Line can also be segment. It is called line segment and it has measurable length. Line can be identified based on how it is explained. They are vertical lines, horizontal line, and diagonal line. Lines that intersect and create angle at their vertex is called angular lines. Based on lines position to another line, three are parallel lines, perpendicular lines, intersecting lines, and coinciding lines. Curve is one-dimensional geometric shape which is in arch from base on wherever curve close an area or not. There are two kinds of curve, open curve and closed curve. Angle can be formed by two intersecting lines, two intersecting rays intersecting line, vice versa. Three are kind of angles, which are acute angles, right angle, and obtuse angles, right angle, for full rotation angle and reflex angle. Based on its relation to another angle, three complementary angles and opposite angle. Corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angle, consecutive interior angles, and consecutive exterior angle are kind of angle created by a pair of parallel lines intersecting another pair of parallel lines. That's it to our explain about line, curve, and angles. See you to our video.